Major supermarket chain Aeon in Sapporo City. Sold are various types of milk. But for some customers,
I get an upset stomach.
I'm a bit sensitive to milk.
in fact, one study shows nearly half of the Japanese population suffer an upset stomach or symptoms such as stomach rumbles after drinking milk. Given this situation,
How about some stomach-gentle A2 milk?
a new milk product went on sale. The price is slightly higher than regular milk. A2 refers to a type of protein called beta-casein found in milk. Milk produced by typical cows contains A1 protein, which can irritate the stomach, but A2 milk is sourced from cows that only produce A2 protein. Since there's no A1 protein, it's said to be gentler on the stomach. Last year, Tokyo University of Agriculture carried out the first clinical trial focused on Japanese people, who were asked to drink regular milk and A2 milk each for 1 week, confirming that A2 milk was more effective in reducing stomach aches and other symptoms. A2 milk is commonly sold in countries such as Australia and the US, and the global market is forecast to expand 3.5-fold by 2032. However, in Japan, the small volume in circulation and lack of awareness have limited the number of retailers stocking it. So, the new product has been formulated to be stored at room temperature, making it easier for distributors to stock. Aeon sells this at 1,000 stores nationwide.
We want to target new customer segments and broaden the milk market.
The manufacturer of the new product has high hopes that the room temperature packaging will spark sales.
We believe delivering that value to people who couldn't drink milk until now is very promising and meaningful.
As it can be distributed at room temperature, they are not only eyeing sales across Japan, but also exports to overseas markets. The wide-scale rollout is being driven by one of the biggest dairy farms in Hokkaido producing A2 milk.
All of our cows are A2 cows.
This farm spent 10 years switching out 2,000 of its 2,100 cows into those that only produce A2 milk.
Prices of feed, supplies and energy have increased 1.5-fold. More than 60% of dairy farms are in the red now. And to stay in business, it's critical for us to offer additional value.
Surging feed costs have forced many dairy farms to close, and the number of producers fell below 10,000 for the first time last year. Hoping to pave a path forward for such dairy farmers, Mr. Fujii established the Japan A2 Milk Association in 2020. But dairy farms wanting to start production of A2 milk face a high bar. They have no choice but to obtain certification for A2 milk outside of Japan.
Sending our milk overseas just one time costs about $7,000. Realistically, we need to establish testing within Japan or it's not going to work.
So he decided to rely on a Japanese university, which established a genetic test to quickly and easily identify A2 milk, lowering the bar to entering the market. Currently, the association counts 40 dairy farms as members.
More and more retailers in Japan are selling A2 milk now. It will be necessary to quickly raise production and reduce distribution costs to ensure profitability. Also important is promoting the benefits of A2 milk to safety-conscious consumers.